What's going on, YouTube universe? It's a me, Too Much a Gear guy here, and we're gonna try something a little different today. I'm gonna take you along with me for an outdoor car camp, and gonna show you hopefully some good footage of all the gear that I bring, some setup, and throughout I'll do some gear reviews, and yeah, should be a good time. It's French Creek State Park, and it's just the beginning of January, and it is 36 degrees outside, so should be interesting. It's really windy. I'll be looking for some widowmakers, and I'm watching these trees sway back and forth right now, which is interesting. I'm going to set up a TP style hot tent with the hot stove, and probably just a tarp, snow peak tarp over the fire, campfire, and cooking up some good food, and then that's it. So this is the first for me, so hopefully it goes well. We'll see. Trying to get used to different camera angles and recording when I need to record, and that's pretty much it. So yeah, let the adventures begin. Let's go. So this is a quick walk around of the campsite. This is campsite 20. A lot of open space right now with winter being here. Nice fireplace. I talked about earlier. I don't know if you can see that. Yeah, a lot of moving trees. But I think we're good, hopefully. That one looks a little sketchy. And I think I'm going to set up the TP tent right back here. Another site right next to me. Looks like this was in use recently. Nope. But I think we'll do right here. Alright, let's get this set up. It is chilly. Nice rock right there, but I think we'll be good right here. This is the One Tigris Rock Fortress. It's not the first time I'm using it, but it is the first time in this kind of weather, this cold. Elastic band inside. Got the door, one door lined up perfectly, just like I planned. This goal is try to get this as stretched out as possible. Because basically you're just going to stake it out and then put your center pole in. Alright, looking good. So I like to use these bigger stakes, steel stakes. And got my rubber mallet in here so I don't wake the neighbors. So just start taking these corners and hopefully it's decent ground. Looks like it, yep. Good stuff. And voila. Just like that, pretty much. Alright. That's all of them. So, just going to make some adjustments, get it a little pitched up a little better, and then bring it back when I'm ready to put the stove in. So, note to self, do this before. Because, I'll unzip this door. That makes sense, doesn't it? Got nervous for a second there. Comes all the way off. Yeah, give me that towel. This is it. This is the stove. Got a little thermometer here. Now I had to tie, I actually bought this steel wire to clip in and got some of this tar cordage and made that myself, and we're definitely going to need it tonight. Gloves, because this thing is sharp. Your little ash move around your open door thing. Little toolkit. And then you got the stove itself. This clamps on to the bottom piece here, locks that in, and then locks in your pipe. And this is the pipe. That's it, rolled up. So hopefully it's easier to put together this time, because it's used. That's it. It's that small. So make sure we don't lose any of this stuff. This is by Toe Mount. Never even heard of them, but you don't always have to go with name brand. So let's unwrap this. Pick that up. Let's get that out of the way. There we go. You see, just like that. It's got these hooks. Lock in. Oh. Pretty dirty from last time. Guess I'll clean this glass out. Just like that. The glass is pretty clear. Just lock in the top piece. This will go in the back. Clip on just like the rest. There we go. Everybody's in for the ride. Then you got your legs on the bottom. That's it. fun part begin. I'm gonna change my gloves here because I don't want to cut myself in the middle of the loads. Got these rings here, which will keep this rolled up. Wipe this out a little bit because it is dirty. Alright. Should just be able to roll this up. Start by putting some of these rings on. Rings feel pretty tight. It was a little loose, but still, I think that's good enough. Yep, nothing sliding. Works for me. It's got the spark arrestor here. And this has little pieces that bend in, so it stops right there. Slide this right in, and I got that pretty much untangled. 3, 4, 5, 6 rings. Gotta remember that. It is fairly close to the tent, but didn't have any issues last time, so then it'll go a little higher once I get it on the actual stove. So I actually put this where I wanted, so I got the front door away from the stove, which is what I messed up on last time. So every time you walk in the tent, you actually had to go around the stove, and that was just a huge pain in the butt. So it's got 3 screw-in points. You actually have these little screws here. Don't want to lose these. I think they give you 1 spare and that's it. The only part that I might be a little worried about is I'm going to try to put this inner tent in, and I haven't done that yet, but where this is at should be okay. There we go. And we'll just screw this right back in. That's that. Let's take this, get this lined up right. Should go on the inside. Ta-da. Yeah, gotta put that on first. Gotta put that on there first, buddy. Look, I never claimed to be a pro, and this is my second time. So give me a break. And then we'll just take this and tighten it up. Yeah. Probably could have made that end a little wider, but I don't think it's going to kill anything. And I like that stove right there because I'll probably be laying over there. All right, I think we're set. Yep, that's it. All right, so this will be our first. I have the inner tent for the Rock Fortress. First time. You definitely don't need it, but I think it's going to make it a little bit homier today. Maybe keep some extra heat in. Never hooked it up before, so it should be interesting. I can already feel the footprint, some bars to keep it upright. So probably won't show you much of this, but I'll show you the finished product. And this is where I screwed up. Throughout the recording process and randomly pressing the record button, I accidentally hit the slow-mo button. Didn't realize this until later on in the evening, so I had to speed these next few clips up. Enjoy the voiceover and elevator music. And this is me setting up the Snow Peak Takibi tarp hexa set medium. It actually has a fire retardant inner, so you can set this up right over your fire and it won't catch fire unless there's this perfectly set spark, but it's pretty neat tarp and good for trapping in a little bit of that extra heat in winter weather. So I actually have a video of this in my playlist where I show you how to set it up, so feel free to click on that and watch it there. Thanks. This is the Nature Hike folding IGT camping table. As you can see, it has a bunch of inserts, and with those inserts you can rearrange as necessary for the portable stove made by Nature Hike or the charcoal grill, and then the non-portable gas stove also made by Nature Hike, which I'll be using in the Camping Moon IGT table. But for this table, I'll be using the portable stove, as you'll see here in a bit. But easy to set up, has some handles on the side you can use to hang utensils, cups, perfect height for camping chair. But yeah, I like it. Nice setup.
is the Camping Moon IGT grill table. This is the stainless steel version. If you watch some of my previous videos, I have the black version. And now this is pretty cool because it comes with 2 bamboo laminated inserts. Now, it's funny because the center one, I actually had to buy that separately, but that can take the nature hike camping stove, which again you'll see here shortly. But I just wanted to try both of these out that night and see what the benefits of both of them were. This is the Zippo 3-in-1 axe saw, and my first time using it. I had a fair amount of trouble trying to get the blade attached. Very finicky as far as putting the bolt in, screwing it back in with the blade. But once it was in, I guess overall it worked. You're not going to saw any huge logs just due to the size of it, but wasn't too impressed, but wasn't too disappointed. So I'll leave that one up to you. seat of stomach hook set. Rock and River seasoning set. Old Montreal steak. Nice little fillet from the shop. Dead fish. Another battle box. Cut this in half. This is way too big. Yeah, so I'll get it put somewhere. Alright, I don't know if it's hot enough, doesn't look like it. That butter ain't melting. Let's see if I can lower it. Oh, maybe. Let's just put these stakes on. How's stuffed? It's a lot of steak. I got a little cat over here eating some steak with me. So I've been sharing a little bit here and there. Alright guys, got a little chilly last night. Down to 29 degrees. And once that stove kicks off, the temperature drops real quick. But I slept on the Thermarest Extreme something, and I just rolled over onto the bare floor. Huge difference. So that kept me warm, plus the Zen Bivy Light sleep system. Kept this on all night. I actually got hot. I actually woke up in a sweat, and then kind of just let the sleeping bag fall off a little bit, cooled back down, and wrapped myself back up. But getting up this morning, started this wood stove again, heated it right up. This one Tigris Inner, so much room, it's amazing. And I slept pretty good. It's pretty windy. Sounds like it finally died down this morning. And yeah, I feel like I could almost go back to sleep. Maybe I will. Maybe I'll get up and make some coffee. Who knows? We'll see. Oh, I also had my, what's it called? My Swagman roll. So it's like actually a hoodie poncho, but multiple uses. Turns into a sleeping bag, quilt, under quilt for hammocking, poncho, liner, and just, I guess, a ground blanket if you wanted to use it for that. I'm trying to see who it's made by. But I usually use this to wear first thing in the morning. just to give me an extra layer and keep the heat in. I cannot find out the name of this or who makes it. Helicontex, that's who it is. Helicontex, I think, or just Helicon. Great stuff. Highly recommend. Other than that, probably gonna try to burn through some of this wood I got left over. Call it a day. It's hot here. Excuse my language. It's hot. Tons of space. Tons of space. There's the inner. Whew, man, to get undressed. It's that hot in here. We're gonna have some Peak Refuel breakfast skillet, and I'm gonna add surprise, focus, spam. Not sure I ever had this brand, but try it today. Gotta charge some things. Got my little Anchor 521. It's down to 83%. It's got a cool little light bar on there if you need it. 2 AC, DC, 2 USB, 1 USB-C, and 12 volt power savings mode, and the charger in the back. I used this last night to put the Claymore string light up, and that was at 100 down to 83. That was probably a good 3 hours of usage. And right now we're going to use it to charge stuff. Just put a couple logs in. This thing is toasty. Alright, let's see. So I'm going to fry the Spam up. Hot water for, let's see if we can get some different lighting here. 1 second. Hopefully that's a little bit better. So I got my Kelty Camp Kitchen Gallery Deluxe. First time using it. Paper towel on the bottom. It's pretty cool. Open it up. It's got tons of storage, but so far it's been great. Keep all my kitchen items in. So, got my coffee AeroPress. I haven't used that in a while, so I'm going to do that today. And what else? And the handle for my pots. So just boom, done. Let's see. Ooh, I'm going to try this. A little spice in there. This is my firecracker salt, hot salt. I think that's all I need. I got seasonings, I got a cup there, got my coffee cup. Need a pot, kettle. Let's get that out. This is the fire maple kettle. I forget what size, but definitely one of the smaller sizes. So we get our water in there. Something simple, nothing fancy. We gotta do enough for coffee and our hot meal, our dehydrated peak refuel meal. So I'm just going to fill this all the way up. Just about 3/4 full, almost 1 liter. We're going to put this right on the kettle, the stove here. prep our spam. I wonder if I should cook that first. Yeah. By the time that meal hydrates, because my plan is to put some spam in there, by the time that hydrates, I'll have this cooked up. Oh yeah, baby. Oh yeah, baby. Mm-mm. There we go. Look at that. Delicious, gelatinous seasoning. Cut these as thin as we can. It's probably good enough for today. Let's see if we can get this fire stoked up a little bit more. Keep it hot so we can get things cooking. See that little spark? I've got the hot down. See if we can get one of these big pieces going. Yowza. Open this all the way up. It's a boil. Key is to get this nice and mixed up. You don't want a weird pocket of dryness. And 15 minutes. Meantime, let's get our coffee going. AeroPress. So I bought the one with the, or I bought this separate. It's a metal filter instead of the paper filter. We'll see how it works today. see here. Let's see, 2, 3, 4. Like my coffee strong. Let this plume a little bit. It smells amazing already. That's all she wrote. Let that cool down a little bit. And let's get this spam started. See how quick that's melting already. Got some tidbits from the wreck. Now, I know Spam probably has enough fat by itself, but that's what we're doing today. Perfect. Smells amazing. Dun, dun, dun. decided to come out here and eat breakfast. It's actually getting a little too warm in there. So I actually had enough room for 2 pillows because I am a big dude. Just kidding, big shoulders, that's all. And that worked out perfect. Zen bivy. With a pillow top. This is the Zen Bivy Light. You can see everything color coded, and this keeps your sleeping pad in place, or your sleeping quilt. And there's also this cinch cord. Has like a, it's not a zipper foot box, but enough to get your feet in there. But yeah, overall pretty comfortable. Sleep warm, and it's about, I think I loved 21, 26 last night. It's about 32 right now. Got it done.
starting to snow. So trying to hurry up, wrap it up, get out of here so I don't have to take anything out when I get home to dry it off. But I'm moving. I think they said rain, but I guess it's cold enough for snow. Thanks for hanging out, and hopefully this comes together well. Ask all the questions you want, and hopefully you join me on the next one when there is one. Adios.